So this has been quite the week. Hi, by the way, Faith the Chaotic Sober here. Just doing a little life updates right now. I'm thinking about uh, getting some new, more long form content up, but I want it to be a bit better edited and scripted, maybe thought out more. Um, and right now I'm just kind of changing the pace a bit because I haven't been making a lot of things. I've been making a little, and I'll get around to sharing some stuff about that later. By the way, the background noise is because I'm sitting in my house, and the room that I sit in when I'm not in bed is right across from my son's bedroom, and he's being, you know, loud, rude, and in your face behind a closed door with his friends online. Um, so this week, well, to give a little background, I made a, hold on a second. Okay, my son is screaming with his friends, and then my daughter decided to do the imitation of the very insistent kitten that wants to get in your house. I don't know why, but there was a lot of meowing all of a sudden, and it wasn't one of our adult cats. It was my daughter. It was the sound of my adult daughter cat being a kitten. She's not an adult. You know what I mean. She was playing the role of a cat. Anyhow, so I paid off a bunch of debts by reorganizing my financial life. Not with actual money that I had, but I changed what kind of debt I had. And I'm trying to live without using credit cards and lines of credit and stuff anymore, and live strictly within our means, and save money for things that we need and want, and things that we have to do, and have an emergency fund and things like that. And I feel like the universe has been conspiring against me since I've been trying to do those things. So first off, while I was in the throes of trying to sort this stuff out, it was December, which means Christmas is coming. I had maybe about $700 come out of my account from PayPal that there was no reason for. It wasn't anything that I had spent money on, and I couldn't communicate with anybody there, and it was awful. And I ended up having just to go to the bank and put stop payment on PayPal, and still haven't straightened it out with PayPal despite numerous calls. And it seemed like they understood, but no. So, and then at the end, they were trying to charge me some fee for reversing something, and not really realizing that it's me reversing it. You can't bill me for the thing not going through when it's my, anyway. So complicated, so complicated. So that wasn't good. It was upsetting, and it was draining my bank account, and I had already a lot on the go. Went to get my winter tires on at the end of November and get just like routine maintenance on my car, and they said you need new front and rear brakes, and it's going to be $1,500. Here's the estimate. So had that done somewhere else, not at the dealership. A little cheaper, saved like $200 or $300, but still had to spend like 1,200. So did like 600 in December, and then 600 again in January. Wouldn't be in my normal monthly budget. So instead of paying more on my mortgage, I ended up paying that, and have, just having a really hard time with saving money. I needed a new coat because the last time I bought outerwear for winter, I was slimmer and younger. And now, even when I exercise a lot more than I was doing then, and eat really well, I'm still not the same shape, and I couldn't zip up the old coat, unfortunately. And that may change in the future, but right now it is what it is. So I had gone at one point to Value Village with a good friend, and we had shopped, and we'd picked out some outerwear for me, and I'd bought it, including investing $50 in an Eddie Bauer coat that was perfect size for me and very similar to something I already owned. And I was super happy, and of course got it home and was wearing it for like a month, and then the zipper's broken. It splits, and you zip up the coat, and then from the bottom it just starts opening. So frustrated because my warm coat now is a coat that doesn't zip, and if I wanted coats that didn't zip, I already had an arsenal of those in my house. I didn't need another one. And then after that, well, we have a toilet that just constantly decides it isn't going to flush anymore. So I'm wondering at what point do I quit calling the plumber and just go order a new toilet, because maybe I need like the Turbo Flush 5000 or something, just to keep my son from backing it up every time he goes. So yeah, so all those things were going on, and then I stopped using the traditional coffee maker a while ago, and I have a Keurig that's built into the front of my GE fridge, and I love it because it saves a lot of counter space, and I have like compostable pods that I order. I get them, whoopsies, I get them come every 2 months from my coffee company here in Ottawa that I really love, and that's like a thing I won't compromise on, let's say, a non-compromisable, not up for discussion, self-care, self-love ritual, to have the good coffee. It's important to me. It's like having face cream. It's just important to me, and I won't trade. So yeah, so the Keurig decided, instead of putting enough hot water to fill a cup every time it spits in the cup a couple times and stops, you have to pull it out and pretend you've put in a fresh cup, and you're asking for another cup of coffee, and I'm having to do it 4 or 5 times to get a fairly full cup of coffee. Even though I'm pressing the button that says 10 ounces, I'm pretty sure that much coffee in the bottom of my cup is not 10 ounces. So yeah, all that to say, tonight I had to turn around and, in my fed upness, go on Amazon and spend the little bit of what's left in my bank account till payday. And I'm trying not to use overdraft anymore, really, really trying. But we'll probably end up in overdraft after this. So yeah, so I spent a tiny bit. My son just went out of his room, so here comes the barking. I can't get quiet. I'm just crawling up the walls right now. No quiet, no nothing. Archie, come back, please. That's enough. Come back. So yes, so tonight I just I blew, and even though I'm trying to have a no spend year or whatever, I'm not trying to have a no coffee year. I'm not trying to have a year where, even though I'm buying necessary items of clothing and stuff at thrift stores, that I'm thwarted and I can't even be covered up. I was out yesterday in 30-kilometer snow and freezing rain and all kinds of heck raining down on us, and I had to go out to my job, and I had to clean off the car both at home and at work, and shovel to get off the parking lot at work, and shovel to get off out of the driveway at home, and then back in the driveway at home, and all the whole thing with my coat bagging open because the zipper's broken. So I cracked, and today on Amazon I ordered a Keurig that's standalone, so it doesn't depend on the fridge, because I'm sure that getting a new Keurig is cheaper than getting a repairman to look at the fridge. And I can still do that later too and have the fridge working. I would like to do that, but yeah, just to short circuit that process, I ordered a Keurig and I ordered a zipper, and I'm going to try to keep going. I'm going to try to put hand sew in the zipper. I think I do have a really cheap sewing. I used to have a decent sewing machine, but a long time ago, toddler toddled up and flicked one of the stitch types buttons, I think, while I was sewing, and killed my Singer sewing machine. So I haven't had a good one since then, and I did stop sewing. I have a $65, I think, IKEA sewing machine that I haven't really mastered and don't think is that all that hot. I don't even know if it has a zipper foot, so I think I'm gonna just try to pin in the zipper and kind of manually sew it in, and hope that it doesn't ruin the coat, punching 50,000 holes in it as I add a new zipper. We'll see. You know, it's an experiment. I'm trying to go lighter on the earth and lighter on my wallet. The Keurig wasn't in the plan, but like I said, there's a few things I'm not going to compromise on. I'm sorry. So that's my day and my frustrations and my share, and hopefully I'll have a big background video soon, so I can share the journey of the past year for me, or the past 6 to 8 months, which hopefully, if I can summarize it, is kind of interesting and gives a little bit of perspective to what's going on and what's happening new, and what kind of new things you can expect from my channel in 2023. Okay, hope everybody's doing well. All for now. Thanks for watching and liking, subscribing, sharing. I appreciate being able to be here and just have a place to chat and vent and be hopefully relatable, because I'm sure there are other people that are just struggling with everyday stuff. We got to keep going. All right. Take care. Bye.